So something about me is that I get very anxious and depressed. I've been like that since I was younger. I just didn't know that's what it was until I was older. And I was sick of feeling that way. I was like, this is not gonna be the rest of my life. And that's why I do a lot of the things that I do, because I had to out of survival. I usually start my morning at my desk, and I always do morning pages or morning page, because you're supposed to do 3 pages, but I just do 1. And I have wrist pain, all right? I can't be writing 3 fucking pages. I've also been writing down like things I've been grateful for over a year now. I'm somebody that likes to try things, especially things that other people say has really helped them in their life, and apply it to my life. Because what I've been doing has not been working. So I'm like, all right, let's change it up. When you buy something online and actually like it. When there's warm water and a cold bathroom, laundry in the building. I realize like a lot of the things I write down are the same, and that it doesn't really take a lot for me to feel happy or appreciate my life, because I just feel like I already have so much. And I honestly don't think I felt that way prior to doing this. I used to be definitely more focusing on things I lacked. We're just gonna do like some pre-production. Pre-production is really important if you make videos. I used to not do it, but then it just makes the whole process a lot easier. I don't do anything like crazy complicated. I just make outlines or write down ideas I have. Since I'm unemployed, I really need structure. Otherwise, nothing gets done. These are like some of the things I like to do every day. Some of these things I only do for a couple minutes. It just matters that I try and do it, because the longer that I go in between of like not doing it, the harder it is to like kind of get back at it. Also, like the work I do, I have to put on the internet. And so I really need things like other things that give me confidence, because if that's the only thing that's gonna give me confidence, I'm just gonna be very insecure all the time. Because that's how it was when I first started making videos, and the numbers sometimes really get to you.
Quality doesn't reflect view count and subscribers. Some of the best YouTubers I know have less views. The easiest, most obvious example is question, do McDonald's make the best burgers?
Yeah, I would say no.
Yeah, right? And then probably the local burger place that, you know, that's really high quality does. What sells more? Yeah, of course.
See, we don't want to repeat ourselves, the same formula over and over.
Formulas work. Let's stick with the formulas. I like formulas.
So that's a big reason why I like having habits, because I found things outside of that give me confidence, that come from me like doing stuff. Now when a video of mine doesn't do as well, like numbers wise, it kind of motivates me, honestly, because I'm just like, oh, you think that's gonna stop me? I'm gonna make even more fucking videos.
We know what we have, even if you don't.
All right, for exercise, I do YouTube. I don't really, like if I live closer to a gym, I probably would go to a gym, but I don't. I'm also more team diet when it comes to fitness. I think you see more results that way, and you don't have to exercise as much if you have a really good diet. Like it's easier to maintain your body. That's just what I've noticed for myself. I don't want to exercise like crazy all the time. Like I jump around, I do like everything. I usually start with like a warm-up. Sometimes I just read like a page. All right, I keep it very minimal. If the book is good, yeah, I'll keep going. But this one that I have right now, The Mountain Is You, I've seen a lot of people talk about this book, and a lot of people recommend it. But you ever start reading something and you're just like, I'm not gonna finish this. But then I don't finish most books. I'm just really trying to figure out how to like change my life. You know, I want something else, something different. I'm like, okay, smart, like rich people read, so I'm gonna read. And I think it's sometimes important to learn from people who have already done the thing that you want to do or have changed their life for the better.
I, for one, would like a little free advice.
Those are the people I want to be around. Like, teach me your ways so I can do it too.
Every action you take is like a vote for the type of person you want to become. And so by doing those habits, you're casting these little votes for the type of person that you are, the identity that you believe you have. You're sort of reinforcing that internal narrative.
Does my hair look okay? Always the hair. This is where I like to sit to watch YouTube, which is where like I get most of my educational content. I watch a lot, like a bunch of stuff. I have a lot of interests. I do try to make it a point to learn, especially since I don't really have a college degree. I gotta make the initiative to go out of my way to learn. I do think though, like it makes you a more interesting person when you have more things to talk about, which is what I do like about learning. Because you ever hang out with somebody and all they ever want to talk about is like the same thing over and over again, and you're like, come on. We talked about this last time. And the past 5 times we hung out, like, can we talk about something else? You know what I also really like about like YouTube is that you can find somebody who can explain things in a way that you understand it. That's like my favorite part. So this morning, I actually have a therapy appointment. I do it like every 2 weeks. I've been seeing a therapist for a couple years now. It has really helped me tremendously. I really like talking to someone who has a more objective view on things. And they also talk to a lot of people because that's their job. Because sometimes I'd be telling them things and they're like, don't worry. Like a lot of people are going through the same thing right now, and it does really make you feel better. It also has helped me trust myself more. I used to really doubt myself a lot in the past, and speaking to a therapist, they would point out things in me that I didn't really notice about myself. Things that were, yes, negative, but also like positive things too. My insurance covers it, so I'm like so fucking grateful. Like definitely one of the things I write down all the time. But yeah, that's my routine. If I don't have a phone call, I usually am trying to get some work done, which I am doing right now because I'm filming, but that's my morning. And honestly, it does make me feel a lot better about my life when I do these things. Like, cause I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with my life or where it's going, but at least I meditate, you know?
In 2000, we had a new head coach that came to the Los Angeles Lakers by the name of Phil Jackson. Phil was just coming off of winning 6 championships with the Bulls. And he was really big on mindfulness and really big on meditation. And it wasn't an option for us.
That makes me feel really good about myself because a lot of people don't want to meditate, which I understand. It's like hard and boring sometimes, but it is good for me, so I'm just gonna do it. Anyway, until next time, bye.